Welcome to the PM Distilled lesson. In this lesson, I'll explain Project Management Office in detail. PMO, that is the Project Management Office, is a centralized unit which exists in project organizations. Sometimes it happens in many organizations, including functional organization, projectized organization, or matrix organization, whichever organization where projects are happening, either internal or external, PMO, very often the PMO exists. So, like we have the finance department or HR department or procurement department, organizations have a separate department or a entity called a PMO, that is the Project Management Office. So it is a centralized unit. It provides governance framework to the projects. They standardize the project management practices within the organization. They support the project managers. They support the project team by way of training, providing tools, templates, etc. And if there are major issues with respect to project management, if the PMO is a very good, competent PMO, they can support the project managers as well. And overall, they help to improve project management within the organization. There are basically three types of PMOs. The first one is the supportive PMO. They provide support and guidance to the projects, have very limited authority. So basically, their role is selection of the tools, training the tools, defining the procedures, guidelines, templates, then provide training to the project teams on that, etc. So they don't have much of a decision making authority. Supportive PMOs have limited authority. Then we have controlling PMOs. Controlling PMOs have more authority than the supporting PMOs. They can do audits of the project. They establish standards, policies, and procedures, ensures compliance. That means they can conduct audits of projects, issue non-conformances, etc. They conduct project reviews and audits, has higher level of authority than the supportive PMO. So controlling PMO has more authority than the supportive PMO. Then we have directive PMO. Directive PMO means all the project managers maybe they will be reporting into the PMO. It is the PMO who allocates project managers to the project. So a directive PMO is very powerful. They directly manage the projects, have significant authority. So of all those three types, supportive, controlling, and directive PMOs have maximum authority level. So these are the basic three types of PMOs. Then we have strategic PMOs. If in organizations, large organization, the strategic PMOs exist at the corporate office, providing insights and guidance to the top management. They play a major role in portfolio management. So they support. It's all about the business goals, strategies, and associated project programs and other work, how to manage them, the portfolio dashboards, evaluation. So for all these things, the strategic PMOs support the top management for all this stuff. Then we have enterprise PMO, that is EPMO. Take an organization, take a organization which has 45 manufacturing facilities across the world and a corporate office in one country, and then sales offices in different places. So then at every unit, they'll implement a PMO, and some of their So at an enterprise-wide implementation of PMOs, we call as the EPMO. They oversees project management activities across the organization. Then we have hybrid PMOs. They combine the elements of different PMO types. For example, an enterprise PMO implementation, some locations they may have directive PMOs, some locations supportive, some PMOs controlling. In the corporate office, strategic PMO, and everything is implemented through as an EPMO. Then we say it is a hybrid PMO. It's a combination of all these things. So we discussed about what is a PMO, that is a project management office. And we discussed about the three core types, that is supportive, controlling, and directive. We also said that supportive PMO have very less authority. Controlling PMO has more authority than the supporting PMO. And the directive PMO has super authority because they may be managing the projects directly and the project managers will be reporting to them. Additionally, we discussed about strategic enterprise and hybrid PMOs. So here are the definitions, typical responsibilities, etc. listed in the page. Why is PMO important for effective project management? So maybe you can go through this page to gain more insight into the topics which we already discussed. So here we have the summary table as well. In a supportive PMO, the level of control is low. Controlling PMO, they have more authority than the supportive. Directive PMO have very high authority level, and enterprise PMO is more of strategic in nature, and program office, project office, etc. They are additional types, not very important to understand. Uh, So if you are in a project, your organization will have a PMO. Your owner organization will have a PMO. Contractors will have PMOs. So if you can understand what type of PMO they have, then that will add a lot of value for effective stakeholder management. And at the same time, that will help you to get assistance from all these PMO project management offices for critical inputs you get and guidance and support you can avail for your project, thus improving the success probability of your projects. Thank you.